Hello's everyone. Welcome. Today we are playing Dying Light. We are going to start this file off at night. Mind you, this exploit can be done at any time. But first, let me get somewhere outside of Sanctuary. Or outside of a base. Overall, to start your survive, we have 4 skills to go off of, which is quite lovely. Legend is going to be a skill that you don't unlock until one of these 3 are maxed. The good news is you don't have to progress far in the game in order to be able to max these skills out. There are ways to do this. Power, you just have to combat the zombies using guns, using melee. You just have to make the zombies be dead by your hand. If remembering right, even explosions can cause strength EXP or power EXP. Agility is how well you can parkour, how well you can jump from ledge to ledge. If your character grabs a ledge and climbs up, it counts, as we will show here real quick. So overall, we get EXP. Now at night, your EXP is going to be doubled for based on these other skills here. Survival ranking, or survivor ranking, you will earn points depending on how long you stay outside at night, or how you do missions, earn safe houses, which, as you see, safe houses dot the map. You could get a few safe houses. Now, early game, there will be supply crates that drop. These supply crates, as long as you beat the rival faction to these crates and get the supplies, you can drop those off for quite a hefty load of EXP. But oh no, what if you beat the story far enough and you didn't know this was coming? The supplies stop. Survivor EXP will slow down. Now, let me just do one thing. We're going to step a few back. Kaboom. Now, to many players, that is something you just don't want to do. We're going to do it a second time. Now, overall, we are in this lovely building here. This building is where we'll spend most of our days. Overall, it's a nice little apartment where, let's look right here on our lovely map. As you see, this building here isn't too far off from the power plant, and it isn't too far off from the tower. The reason why this building is unique is this building gives you the ability to open and close your doors. Now, normally this wouldn't be a big deal. Normally, you would end up going, oh, well, now you're just closing a door. But this building isn't considered a safe house. That's the first thing that's factored in. This bed here is great if you want to spend time upping your agility slightly by 30 points while you wait for daybreak. You can, of course, also do the other option to raise a skill, which is, of course, let's close the door, and kaboom! We're going to make as much noise as humanly possible to bring all the dead things to us. Now watch. You're going to note the dead things get to the door. Overall, they won't be able to open the door. For the most part, you can shoot to your heart's content, and then eventually when you see zombies, you can shoot right through the wood. As you see, we start getting EXP as we get consecutive hits on the dead things. We activate a hunt if we hit a special zombie, which overall does nothing special. See, we could just fire our shoddy right through the door. Now, overall, many players would probably not want to do this because overall it does take a bit of resources. You need to find a gun, and you of course need to have ammo. You can buy, once you get a gun, and at a certain point, you will be able to buy ammo from any of the local vendors. Don't know if they sell the gun ammo after you get a gun. Logically, you would think they do. But overall, You could piss in the zombies Cheerios until morning, and as you see, for each consecutive kill, we are getting a good amount of EXP. Of course, in many cases, for every now and again, we will also be getting agility per each evaded pursuit. Which, if you do this right, you will be triggering a pursuit every couple times you fire your gun. The only thing you have to fear is the occasional projectile zombie getting smart and firing its goo at the apartment, because it itself is a projectile. But, as you see, for the most part, in previous recordings, saw that breaking the windows isn't an end-all be-all, but did note that if you were within melee range and the zombies were to melee you because the window is no longer there, they do have a percentage chance of clipping through the walls, and then you have to fight them. Overall, if you keep the windows intact and you just shoot occasionally, you will continue reminding the zombies that they are failures at life and failures in death. And if done right, and if you conserve your ammo, you can aggro chases throughout the night. As you see, this zombie here can't do anything towards us, neither can that zombie. See? They can only stare and roar. Overall, take your gun to the front door every now and again. Remind them that you are here. Get your free combat experience at the cost of a few bullets. Bullets can be easily obtained. Overall, you could even just stand here and wait for morning. Which, for the most part, luckily for us, nighttime tends to go fastest of all. Nighttime tends to only be about 10 minutes long. And then, once daytime breaks, most of the special zombies will clear. There might be a few stragglers that you will have to murk should you want to leave. But by the time that if you leave your game and you leave the remote, most of the special zombies will leave you alone. Or they will eventually leave because they lose interest. So, overall, as you see, we survived the night. We get Explorer, and we get 66,301 EXP, roughly, for standing inside a building shooting a gun. As you see on the map, all the special Zeds have officially left the building. The main thing that you want to consider if you are going to start firing your gun inside this building is this fuel can here. It will blow up because hitboxes. So if you want to fire your gun, would personally recommend blowing up that fuel box, or this fuel canister here, so you have no chance of accidentally blowing yourself up in your safe house. Overall, you can fire your gun, you can do a lot of things to attract zombies, and you will be gaining EXP based off either power if you decide to do the zombies, or you will get your survivability up. Climbing on this bed and or climbing on other things similar to this in this house will earn you agility EXP. You can do this indefinitely with no repercussions whatsoever, as time doesn't matter. It does only matter in terms of day/night, where they will essentially go, here's special zombies, here to murder you. The special zombies, just like the regular zombies, will not be able to get to us. In one more attempt, let's fire our gun in the daytime, bring the special zombies back, and we'll see how the daytime zombies handle this as well. See, there's already a zombie on fire. It is right here, right against the window. We could even stand right against the window. As you can see, for the most part, the good news is, the window, while it is a breakable surface, zombies will treat it as a wall. Meaning, as long as you don't break this glass, the zombies will see you, but they won't be able to do anything about it. Those special zombies across the bridge, let's bring them back. And now, we only have one bullet, so let's make this count. Close the door. As you see, we pressed our luck on that run, or on that attempt. The zombies could have got in, and we could have had a fight. But overall, the zombies will not be able to get at you, causing this to be able to be quite a lovely place to stay. Should you decide you want to put your remote down, play another game, watch a movie, read a book, the list continues to what you could do while you wait for your skill to max out. The only thing that is advised is make sure that your PS4 is not set so that it will go to sleep. Your system goes to sleep, you will run... Basically, you're going to waste time because the game won't be going on, to my knowledge, while the system is asleep. So, that is one negative to this exploit, but overall, you could just stay here to your heart's content. The Zeds won't be able to do anything against you, and you will gain Survivor EXP. And depending on how far you want to go and how much money in game you want to spend, you could max out your power EXP by shooting through these wood doors. Because overall, the zombies cannot get you, but sadly, as you see, you do need bullets. Bullets are the projectile which will successfully go through the wood, not destroy it, and it will make it so that you don't have to worry of the Zeds getting you. In many cases, this is our lovely exploit, and this is usually where Zen Zen perks up while waiting for Survivor EXP. Would personally recommend it if you want to max out your skills and you feel like you don't want to do all the missions, or if you feel like overall you've gone too far in the story and you're not able to do anything else, such as get the crates. If you want to max out your Survivor rank and you don't have the ability to turn in resources, this will help you greatly. Because once you max out your lovely skill here, you will start pouring into Legend. Arguably speaking, if you really want to, you could max out your Survivor skill and then start to max out your Legend, and you don't even have to go past a certain point in the story. You just have to go through the tutorial, which will show you how to do parkour. It will basically point you to Antizin, which you do that quest where you destroy the Antizin, and then it will have you go back to the tower, you hide until morning, report in, and then after you report, and once time progresses, you will be able to do the exploit where you go to this lovely building here, and then from there, you will be able to max out your Survivor EXP. Of course, if you want to max out the other skills and you don't feel like shooting through a door, you're in luck. During the time of the tutorial, time will freeze. There won't be the clock in the top right corner, and essentially speaking, due to that, you can fight zombies to your heart's content, kill things, jump all over things, and you can essentially max out your skills the more legit way without time progressing, causing night to come, bringing special zombies. It will take longer because you don't have the double EXP boost, but here's a benefit. You can explore this whole map on foot to your heart's content right as soon as you beat the tutorial, or not beat the tutorial, right as soon as you get access to the map, which is right after you do, like right when they say go take your shot from Zer, or from the doctor, essentially you get access to the map. You don't have to go get your shot. You can run around the map farming resources to your heart's content, because the resources will spawn back, cash registers will fill, shelves will restock, you can get craftable items, you can get everything you need, and you don't have to leave the tutorial. After you finish the tutorial, you just can come to either the power plant, or you could come to this lovely abode here. Would personally recommend this abode here because the power plant is always swarming with zombies, and getting here is major pain early game. Especially if you're new to the game and you don't know what you're doing overall. Once you earn the grappling hook, life becomes so much easier because now you can grapple anywhere you want. And the best part is, using the grappling hook will still net you agility skill points. So overall, there is no negative to getting the grappling hook early game, and it helps you with later missions. We will not be going over that because spoiler territory, but there are some towers that you will have to climb. Like this lovely building here, for example, you have to climb it, you have to infiltrate, you have to get in there, and a grappling hook overall will make this mission go so much smoother. Normally, in most runs, you will probably have the grappling hook by this point, but if you want to have the grappling hook longest in your run, doing an exploit like this will, in fact, net it for you quicker. That being said, do hope you enjoyed this video, and we do stream live on Twitch. The links for the Twitch and Twitter will be below if you would like to join us for our live streams. Would love to see you there. We do variety games and overall variety content. And we will be trying to post more videos onto YouTube because kind of feeling that we need, like, it's been a year had this account and only made a singular video. So please be on the lookout for future content, future exploits, and some YouTube exclusive games that they will be only on YouTube, mostly because wanting to at least make some unique content, and do hope y'all enjoy. But with that said, y'all stay safe, and we'll be seeing you again real soon. Keep being awesome. Zen Zen, signing out.